Hello, and welcome to the audio newsletter for the 21st of January 2026, presented by myself, Angie, and Felicity. This newsletter's executive message was from NatRoad Chair Paul Fellows.
Welcome to the first edition of NatRoad News for 2026. I hope you enjoyed a well-earned break and the year has started safely and successfully for you and your business. Late last year, our annual member survey highlighted the issues you expect to face in 2026. Rising business costs, increasing road user charges, compliance and regulation challenges, and unfair competition continue to be the most common concerns among members. Over summer, we've stayed focused on addressing these issues on your behalf and spoke with the media about the everyday pressures operators face, including the proposed road user charge hikes. You can now listen to ABC radio interviews through links in the newsletter or on the NatRoad portal discussing driver shortages and the aging truck driver workforce and our tips for other road users to stay safe around trucks. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the 2025 annual survey. Your feedback is invaluable and helps shape our work and priorities for the year ahead. I'm looking forward to talking to members throughout 2026, including catching up at our annual conference, which will be held on 5 and 6 November 2026 on the Gold Coast.
We're pleased to announce our annual conference, NatRoad Connect 2026, will be held on 5 and 6 November at the Star on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Please save the date now and keep an eye out for more information and your official invitation to join us over the coming months. The conference is always a highlight on the NatRoad calendar, and we hope to see you there.
The M1 Pacific Motorway extension has reached a major milestone with bridge foundation works now complete. With foundations in place for all new bridges, including the future Hunter River Viaduct, building bridge structures and progressing roadworks along the 15-kilometre corridor will now be the focus. Several new bridges at Black Hill, Tomago, and Raymond Terrace and the Masonite Road Bridge at Heather Brae were already opened in October 2025. The 2.24 billion project is jointly funded by the Australian and New South Wales governments.
McNaught's Transport of Finland, New South Wales is the quintessential quiet achiever, high-performing, humble and deeply committed to its people. From a small town, the family-owned business has built long-standing customer relationships with reliability, optimism and a strong focus on cost awareness. With a fleet of 50 prime movers, Cummins-powered Kenworths are the staple of the operation, hauling combinations of up to 114 tonnes. Operating across Finlay, Dubbo and Berrigan, McNaught supplies its haulage to both general freight and bulk haulage. Read more about McNaught's Transport and how they get the most out of their trucks with Cummins engines on the NatRoad website.
With the next public holiday coming up on Monday, 26th of January, it's a good time to mark the public holidays for the year. Check out our public holiday pay page on the member portal to navigate the different award entitlements, both full-time and casual, during the holiday and New Year period. If you have a specific scenario you need help with, you can also contact the NatRoad team. We're here to help you through it. Please note the National Day of Mourning for the victims of Bondi Beach terror attack that is on Thursday the 22nd of January is not a public holiday. Normal pay rates will apply on this day.
More than 3,000 truck drivers have completed the NatRoad and St John Ambulance Truckee First Aid training, building critical skills to act when it matters most. The course provides practical guidance on what to do if you're first on the scene at an accident, because those first 3 minutes can save a life or significantly reduce the severity of injuries. If you haven't already, take the time to complete the training. It only takes 30 minutes. You can do it online, either on your phone, tablet, or computer. Be ready to step in when it counts.
Following the opening of the new Westgate Tunnel, some heavy vehicles travelling on both CityLink and the Westgate Freeway in a single journey may have been incorrectly charged for two trips and not the one capped toll price that should be applied under the multi-road toll cap. Transurban said this happened because their system did not link the two roads together after the tunnel opened. The system has now been updated to correctly identify and charge heavy vehicles. Anyone who was charged too much will receive a credit to repay the extra amount. Read more about the Westgate Tunnel on the NatRoad member portal.
We'd like to thank Cummins for sponsoring this newsletter.